Hey guys, Nev here from Snowboard Addiction. We are live on YouTube and we're on our weekly Zoom training. We got real customers here today. We got Dean in the house. He's in our live sessions almost every week. Nev here from Snowboard Addiction. Oh, I gotta mute this on tick. Weekly Zoom. So Dean's here all the time with us, and now we've got him on a live session. So I really get to beat him up today. And then we've got Tristan, who's also been on a bunch of live sessions in the past, is in Whistler for the season, so he showed up. And then we've got Andy, which is your first live session. Okay, and we've got a couple of watchers in the background too. Today's session is a jam session, which basically means the format is we're going to be covering everything that's covered throughout the whole last group of live sessions. I'll start real basic, but we'll step it up pretty quickly, and I'll give different people feedback as they need it, depending on what they are trying to learn. We've got Elijah in the house as well. He is on our full-size snowboard over there. Dean, if you want to grab one of those boards and get strapped in, you can choose whichever one. They're both basically the same. One is the newer graphic and one is the older graphic. Now, Dean, if I remember correctly, you're goofy, right? Okay, good. So I'll get you, once you're strapped in, to come all the way over here. Elijah, if you want, you can try everything goofy today. Now, today's session is a jam session. Basically means that we're going to be doing all sorts of different tricks. And today is also the last one of our live sessions for this session. So it might be a bit longer than normal. If you need to go or anything, let me know. But otherwise, we're gonna get straight into it. And I'm gonna make some of the stuff hard on you, which is why I grabbed the top piece already, Dean. Okay. So Dean's goofy. I'm starting off goofy. We're gonna start off with some 50-50s. You just follow along with me, okay? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna go frontside 50-50 and off. Frontside 50-50. And you see, I can hear yours louder than mine, which basically means I'm better at absorbing than you are. So as you come in, see if you can, straight away, that was softer. So that's good. Okay, this time we're going to go 50-50 and over. I'm going to go backside 50-50. So the rail's behind us right now, backside 50-50. There we go. Backside 50-50. And straight away to make it harder, because 50-50s are easy. We're going top piece. You got one there. Okay. Now, I normally wouldn't go straight into top piece so quickly, but 50-50s are easy, and we've been doing a whole bunch of these sessions, okay? As soon as you get the top piece, you're using a lot more balance in your muscles because you have a lot less to balance on. So it simulates more like a rail, but realistically, it builds more muscle for you, more memory when you make it harder for yourself. So it's going to be a bit more slippery. We'll start with frontside 50-50. That's looking pretty good. Frontside 50-50. And it doesn't really matter what side you come off. Backside 50-50. And if you can stay up for 2 or 3 seconds in that position, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to give you a bit of a challenge now, as we're going to go up and a little hop and remain on. Now, that's not actually something you do on a snowboard, very rare. It's a practice activity here to see how central you are. Because if you're not central, you'll find that very hard to do. And the point is to get up and to get central. And I actually wasn't central. I kind of cheated. I wasn't fully central. Okay, one more. And all the way over, we're going to go backside. Most people find backside harder, which is why you got to force yourself to try some backside. Nice, you did the double tap. That's good. I'm going to try to get a double tap. And now we're going to chuck on our 2 subs. Okay? You guys are on. Andy and Tristan. Now you can start no top piece if you want, but we're going pretty quickly into the top piece today. Oh, you're all right, Tristan, but I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. You've got to make it hard on yourself. And you definitely want to give yourself as much room as possible, because then you're not going to fall and hit anything. This ideally is not as much room as we'd like, but it's enough. It's enough. Okay, so you guys regular or goofy? Regular, goofy. Okay, so you're goofy. Okay, so because you're regular, go over this side, 180, because then downhill's always this way. So every single trick we do today, this will be our downhill direction. Okay, so frontside 50-50. Okay, and frontside 50-50 with a hop on it. Okay, keep that head up, keep the back up. The most stable position on a snowboard is going to be with your back and head up like this. As soon as you start dipping in, that's probably going to put your weight towards the toe edge too much. It happens in real life. So if I was 50-50ing around in real life, you see how my back is right now, mostly upright. That's how I want to be. Okay, you're up. You can look down. You can look down for sure, but it's kind of like I'm looking down, but my back and chest is still up. So I'm not looking down like that, but it's okay to kind of see what's going on. Okay. I was looking better. Same thing. So jump up again. And now, whoop, and again. You got it. You got it. Okay, now knees down. Knees down. There we go. So there we go. So there we go. I'm keeping you all central. Keeping you all central because as soon as you do anything like this or this or this, it can put you off balance. Central over the board. If you're central over the board this way, you're central this way, you're central this way, it's going to give you the most balance. Okay. So just do a little hop, little hop, little hop. Okay. So you guys get on and then hop and remain. Hop and remain, hop and remain. And you'll find that center point. You'll find that center point. Cool. Now you're going to try backside 50-50. So you're going to go off. That's it. Backside 50-50. There we go. Backside 50-50. See how that back foot is not central? Get that back foot central. Sorry, Elijah, I'm ignoring you today, but I got real life students. Don't worry, you've had lots of time with me. Okay, straight away, guys, we are going to the top piece. Jump back to where it's your front side, because front side, most people find it easier to start with. Now, as long as you're central, it doesn't need to be dangerous. And if you need to, I can grab you. If you think you're going to fall, I can grab you. Come closer. Come closer. Just for a start, I'm just going to hold you like this, just to start. Okay? If you want, you can hold me. You can hold my hand. Okay? It's just like a balance point. That's it. Now, do you notice how you're not actually getting central? Yeah. So, yeah, the bar is more on your toe edge here instead of in the center of the bar.
That's because I'm avoiding it.
Okay, so
I'm doing it, but I'm not.
So try this. Try this. Jump all the way over and all the way back. That's it. And again, all the way over and all the way back. And you can actually, you're probably jumping about that high. So you don't have to be as high. You can be more relaxed about that. Do a smaller jump over.
Like, yeah. But, just in case I have a balance issue.
You got this. That was good. Yeah, that was good.
Kind of.
Yeah. You got this. Now you can see how it was towards your toe edge.
Yep.
It's okay. This is why you do this here, because then if you do it 100 times here on the mountain, you're going to automatically be more likely to get it correct just from practicing it here. This is good that we have 4 people, because you can see that even after like 2 minutes, you're already like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Come on. But once you guys get this good, I'm going to go back to Dean and we're going to go on to the next steps. So you have to get both frontside and backside 50-50 is good. So that was good. That was way more central there. You're more central. Oh, you're not done yet. Are you taking a break? Okay. Okay, you taking a break, Andy? Okay, we're going on to the next one. Okay, we're now going on. There's a kitchen there if you need a drink. There's cups just above the sink. Okay, we're going back. We'll start without the top piece. There's going to be quite a lot of top piece today, actually. So you can pull your top piece off as well, Dean. We're going to go into the 4 main ways of board slides. Now, when I say the 4 main ways of board slides, what I'm talking about is backside board slide, frontside lip slide, frontside board slide, and backside lip slide. So those are the 4 that we're going to play with right now. We're going to play with all 4 without the top piece. Then we're going to play with the 4 with the top piece. Okay. You and me are goofy today. Yeah. You're goofy all the time. I'm normally regular, but I'm goofy today. This is always our downhill direction. We may have some people watching us on YouTube too. Sorry if I didn't get your YouTube comments. I'm watching the guys on Zoom and having my live students today. Okay. Because it's on our front side right now, every trick with the rails in front of you is a front side trick. We're going to do front side lip slide. Front side lip slide. Front side lip slide. Looking good. Big improvement from when you started doing this. Big improvement. So he's done a bunch of live sessions, so he's got a lot of these movements down. Now, this trick we're using uses counter rotation because our upper body and lower body are twisting against each other and twisting back. If you really watch closely, you'll see our upper body. He's copying me, which is good. But you'll see my upper body's here, and then it goes that way, and then it goes back. So my upper body and lower body are twisting. Now, you can also do a frontside lip slide to fakie. It's a slightly different trick. I'll just show it quickly. I'm not going to get into too much of the fakie stuff today, but instead of counter rotating, so this is counter rotating, I'm going to actually use rotation now. So I'm going to go front lip to fakie. So you probably did more rotation than you needed to. That's why it kind of went quite far. So if we turn around, so when I do rotation, my upper body and lower body are both moving in the same direction, which is why it allows me to come out switch. You ready? Front lip to fakie. Okay. Now we're not going to focus on that too much today because there's going to be too many tricks. So let's do one more front lip. One more front lip, but I want you to come out that side. So front lip, come out that side. And the reason I came out this side is because now it's behind us. We're going to do backside board slide. So we're doing backside because it's behind us, board slide because it's just going up into a board slide. So backside, board slide. Now, realistically, it'd just be called a board slide as well. If you want to call it a board slide, that's fine. Technically, if you're coming in from the backside, that's what the naming is. I'm still using that counter rotation, and so is Dean. Okay, now we're going to move it into the other two tricks because we're going to get these boys on here doing the same thing. And then we'll come back with the top piece next. Okay, so now, again, the rail's in front of me. Now I'm going to do a front side board slide. Front side board slide. So rail's in front of me, and I'm going to hop up into a board slide. Correct. Good technique. Good technique. So this trick is the one where you're actually sliding backwards down the hill. Remember, this is our downhill direction. And so as I slide, I'm actually sliding in this backwards position. Nice. Front side, board slide, coming back out forwards. Now, one important thing to note, Dean's doing it perfectly, is this is a counter rotation trick, which means upper body and lower body are twisting against each other. That's what allows you to twist in and twist back out to land forwards. Twist in, twist back out to land forwards. And the last of the four tricks before we get these guys on, we're going to jump all the way over. Backside, lip slide. Now, why it's a lip slide is because my back foot is coming up and over the rail. That's the difference between a board slide or a lip slide. Board slide, your front foot's going over the rail. Lip slide, your back foot comes over the rail. I can see Elijah's already doing his back lips already. Backside lip slide, back lip for short. So it looks like this. Riding this way, sliding backwards down the hill, counter rotating into the trick, counter rotating back out to land forwards. Back, lip. Okay. You boys are up. We're going to do four tricks. We'll be about 16. He's going to do 4 of them each. And then Dean, next thing, we're going to add a white top piece and try those again. So the first thing you're going to do, once you're all strapped in, is front side lip slide. That's your downhill, front side into the lip slide. So for you, it'll look like this. Bam, back out. That's it. Yep. Now, just be aware, as you did yours, your upper body and lower body stayed together, which means that you would most likely in real life, you'd go out to fakie. So the way to do it is if you put your hands here, and then as you jump in, your hands go to this wall, and then back. That's it. Now you're counter rotating. Now, the counter rotation, why you do that, is that's what stops your body from, you do 90 degrees in, and then you come back out the other way. That's the counter rotation part. And that's the most common way. Most of these tricks, if you sit, you can carry on doing it. So start with our front lip front side, lip slide. Yeah. And then in real life, you want to get a bit more over the rail. So right now you're getting on your tail, which is technically called a front tail, but it doesn't matter, this technicality. See if you can get a bit more onto the rail. There you go. That's more front lip. That's more front lip. Okay, front lip. Yep. That's it. That's front lip. Okay. Now, both you guys jump all the way over. You're doing the exact same thing, but now it's backside board slide. So same thing, hands forward, and then jumping into a backside board slide. Yep. So look like this. That's it. That's correct. That's correct. That's it. This is backside board slide. Do at least four. At least four. Okay. You got to get that little bit more weight into that front foot. That's it. Nice. Backboard. Good counter rotation. That's looking good. 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 And so you can do a backboard over your front foot. You can do it in the center of your board. You can do whatever feels comfortable. Okay. Okay. Next thing, jump all the way back. We're doing front board, which is sliding backwards down the hill. So for a regular rider or goofy rider, if you put your hands like this a little bit, this will allow you to twist in and twist back out. That's it. Front board, do at least four. You got to twist your lower body a bit more, Tristan. So start like this. Yeah, start like that, yeah. That's it.
This is like a backside shifty.
It's like a backside shifty. It's very much like a backside shifty. Jump first before you move. There we go. You have to concentrate the movement a little bit more in the lower body to get 90 degrees. Yep. That's looking good, Andy. Looking good. That's it. So that would be called a frontside board slide, sliding backwards down the hill. And the last one, jump all the way over again. You're going to be sliding the same thing, but the entry now is called a backside lip slide. So your head will be this way, and you're going up that way into the same trick. You want me to show you? So you'll be like this. From here, boom. That's it. That's it. Back lip. Back lip. Make sure. So the thing on lip slides is you always got to make sure you get high enough to get that tail over, and your tail is just scraping over. So like if on real life, you might hang up, you might catch that tail. See how you only just get above it? Make sure you get that up and over. Up and over. Okay, you ready? Up and over. Here we go. You're very close to catching, which is on a snowboard. If you catch, it goes bad. It goes bad. Back lip. Okay. Now to make it hard on you guys, me and Dean are going back, but we're going to add the top piece. We're going to go through all those same four tricks on the top piece, because this is where you actually start having to balance like use your balance muscles. So there's four tricks. You're going to do at least 4 of each one, which means you're going to be doing at least 16 tricks before the next switch. Okay. So we'll probably get through this one pretty quick because I got a lot of stuff that we can cover this session. This is the jam session, so there's so much I can cover, especially with live students. Okay, so we're going to go copy me. I'm going to do each one 4 times. We're moving on. Ready? You know what? If you get off the wrong side, just doesn't matter. And 4th one. Now, because we're here, let's just go back lip. The hard one. Ready? Backside lip slide. Now, be aware that, hey, what's up, Giddy? You can walk past. Hey, I'm on a live session, but it doesn't matter. What's going on?
Not too much. We got a workout.
Yeah, we're gonna be working out hard today. We're gonna be here for like another 45 minutes probably. So
Yeah, it's all right.
see you soon. Okay, so on this back lip, one thing I just want to point out is that if you go up to the tail, that's fine, but it's actually called a back tail. So the back lip generally actually looks like this, where you get all the way to that foot is more the typical back lip style. So it's all, the lip slide's all about getting the tail up and over the rail. Back lip. Nice. And now we're going to go front board. Very, very common trick. Front side, board slide. Remember, I'm sliding this way, sliding backwards down the rail. Twisting in and twisting back out. You guys are up. You've got 16 tricks, and then we're moving on to a next subject. You don't need to push yourself. We'll keep it safe, but we are gonna make you do it. So front board, 4 of each one. That's it. You can do. Which one do you want to start with? Both sides, so jump over this side. Or you mean lip slide? Okay, front side lip slide.
Yeah. That's because they need the balance, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, hands forward. That's it, that's it. And now from here, you can just go backside, board side. Same trick, just from this side. Hands forward. That's it, jump up. Okay, ready? Jump up and back. Back up, that's it. Bending with the knees, keep the back up straight. Okay. That's it. Here, come. Okay, hold. You can hold me if you want. Hands forward, yeah. And now jump from that position. That's it, that's it. Do that again, one more. Okay, now all the way over. Jump all the way over. You can backside over.
No.
Yeah, you can. Okay, so now same trick, but from this side, front lip. Hands forward. Hand forward. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Now backside jump all the way over. You got it. You got it. You don't need to jump that high. That's quite high. Hands forward. That's it. And back. Nice balance. Good balance. Good balance. Okay. You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. From here, from where you are, front side, board side. So that's it. Hands back. Did you get all 4?
You come a bit closer to square.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You got it. You got it. You know, you can put a hand down. You can put a hand to the wall or whatever. You got it. That's it. That's good. A little bit more emphasis in the lower body. So twisting that lower body more. Little clip on the way out. One more. One more. Hands back. Okay, now all the way over. This one's the hardest one of the 4.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's not the hardest. It's just kind of, I guess it's the most awkward of the 4 feeling. That's it. Correct. You got it. I can give you a cheat code. Cheat code is this. Backside 50-50, twist. So backside 50-50 and then twist. Try that. So just go. That's it. You got it. You got this.
This is tricky.
No. See, that's it. That's it. You got it. You got it. That's it. You got it. Head always looking downhill a little bit. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Dean, you in? Okay. Top piece off. How's it going, Elijah? You getting all these tricks? Yeah, you're getting them all. Okay, so the next trick is I'm showing you the difference between, this one won't take that long, but I'm going to show you the difference between sliding on different parts of your board. So if you jump up onto the 50-50, from here, I want you to do this. I want you to go board slide, back. Remember, start hands forward, twist in, twist back. Okay. Now I want you to go twist in and remain. Line up your body, because what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to go back foot, center, front foot, center, back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, and ideally not fall off. Okay. Now the reason we're doing that, yep. Now the key thing here, the key thing is that my weight doesn't actually move. My weight doesn't move. All that moves is my board. So my weight is dead center no matter what I'm doing. It's my lower body and board that moves under me. Okay? Now, the reason I did that is because now I've got an exercise for you. Go back to this 50-50. We're going to do this. Center of the board. Ah, wait, I fell off. Okay. Center of the board. Nose of the board. Tail of the board. Okay. This is about you choosing what part of the board you want to slide on. Because I see you sometimes are like tail, sometimes nose, and it can be whatever you're most comfortable with. But I want you to understand that only thing that really matters is where is your body weight, because your body weight stays central no matter what. It's about pushing your lower body into the direction that you want to go. Okay? Now, I don't want you to all do this, but same thing when you go from here. I can go center, I can go back foot, I can go front foot. It's all about pushing that board out. That's going to take too much time. So up here, one more time up here. We're going to go center and back, front foot, back foot, and back. Okay? You guys are up. Give you guys all a little break. If you want water that's above the sink in the kitchen. So the first thing is turn 90 degrees. So jump the board 90 degrees. Yeah. And get a balanced position here. And from here, I want you, go 90 degrees and stay 90. And we're going to go tail, center, nose, center. That's it. That's it. Until you can just stay up there. Back up, Tristan. Center. Tristan, look at me. That's it. Hips forward. Yeah. That's better. It's more balanced. Good. Now, once you've got all three motions, see if you can go from nose to tail to nose to tail. That's it. But without falling off. So jump up, turn 90. Okay, now start on either nose or tail. That's it. That's it. Nice, Andy. Good. Nice. Yeah, you got to move your lower body more. So it's all about moving that lower body under you, which is tricky. There's a problem Dean had for a long time, is moving his lower body under him enough. Becomes really important when you want to get into ollies and butters and stuff like that. You got to trust that board and the lower body can really move under you. There you go. That's back foot. There you go. Now it's easier to do it from the center of the board to the tail to the center of the board to the nose. That's easier because going all the way from nose to tail is like double the amount of movement. So start from the center. Now just go to one foot, either nose or tail. And then back to center. That's it. And then you start getting the feel of really being able to push that board out.
It's also a matter of leg strength, actually. This leg's a bit stronger, so.
Yeah. Muscle memory.
Yep.
And so ideally, and I can see that your weight is just right on top the whole time, which is what you want. It's all that lower body that moves. Okay, so before you unstrap, jump back up and you're going to do this. You're going to go center and back, nose and back, tail and back from the top,
Wow.
So get on 50-50. So jump up to 50-50. Looking forward. Now this is where you got to counter rotate. So you want to be hands forward, counter rotate, counter rotate. Hands forward. That's okay. There we go. That's
Yes,
it.
yes, yes.
That's it. Good. Okay. You want to break?
Yep.
Next, sub. Okay. Okay. So we, Dean, are actually doing almost the exact same thing, but we're doing it backwards. That would be backside, but that's the same. So you can actually jump up 50-50. We're now doing it backwards. And what I mean by backwards is we're sliding backwards. Okay. So from here, from the sliding backwards position, right now I'm center of my board, nose of my board, tail of my board, center of my board, nose, center, tail, center, nose, center. Easier doing that first, going center, nose, center, tail. And then if you're feeling good on that, you can go. Sometimes it's easier just to get reestablished. Here I go. I'm going to go all the way from nose to tail. Nose, tail, nose, tail, back to center. And then the final step is to go like this. From here, we're going to do 3 movements. We're going to go center board, nose board, tail board, but now we're doing more of that counter rotation. So as I'm riding, I'm imagining I'm sliding this way, and I'm going to go counter rotate and back, counter rotate and back, nose of my board and back, nose of my board and back, tail of my board and back, tail of my board and back. Oh, this one's not much feedback for you on this one, Elijah. Hey, what's up? Oh, Dean, you're still strapped in. I forgot. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Once you get strapped in, just jump up into 50-50 and we'll go from there. We're actually doing the exact same trick. The only difference is instead of sliding forwards down the hill, you're sliding backwards down the hill. So yeah. So go up into 50-50. And from the 50-50, start by just doing this. On the center of the board and back. On the center of the board and back. Okay, get that good first. So hands to the tail. There we go. That's it. And back. And again. And back. And one more time. And remember, if you anticipate by doing this, that helps the shifty. So the head still looks this way. Yeah. Now go. That's it. You're not counter-rotating much on the way back.
Yeah, you can get very conservative. That's why I'm playing.
Okay, so now do 90 degrees and stay. Okay, now you want to stay there. Get balanced. You can forget about this for the meantime. But what you're going to try to do now is you're going to try to go to the tail, back to the center, to the nose, back to the center. Back to the center. And then to the nose, back to the... Yeah, it's the exact same. The only difference is in real life, you need to be quite twisted because you're looking this way. That's it. So you're getting used to moving that board underneath your body. Okay, I got to watch you, Andy. Good. Okay, Andy, so the challenge for you, Andy, now is to get up there 50-50 and do these three motions. Center of your board, nose of your board, tail of your board. So three backwards, so sliding backwards down the rail in three different positions over your board. So that's nose. Oh, no, do three individuals. So go from 50-50, go up into 50-50, start with the center of your board. There we go. And then you can try nose of the board. That's it. And then once you got nose, you're going to go tail. That's it. Nice. Now, how are we doing for time? Good. 5:40. I got two more trick sessions to cover for today, because otherwise I could go on for hours. I got two more trick sessions we're going to cover. Someone's cool. Okay, so the trick we're doing now is we're going to do 50-50 front one out. Now you know how to do this, okay? Great, with counter rotation, which you did. You did. So the thing we should start off is do this. So I'm not using the bar, so move back a little bit. We're going to do counter rotated front one, counter rotated switch front one. So it's almost like I'm holding on to something and driving all that rotation through the core muscles, okay? So now we're going to add that to the bar. In fact, you can even do it on the bar. This is a really good way, actually. This is actually harder practice. Let's try this out. It's counter rotation. So that 180 is happening from no initiation. It's all happening from the core muscles. Okay. And now what we're going to do is, in real life, this is what you'd actually do. If you're goofy, right? Yeah. We're going to do 50-50 front one. 50-50 front one out. Now the key point is right at the end of your 50-50, as long as your body is super open, that's what allows you to counter rotate out. So if you jump up and you're all aligned, like I am right now, my upper body, lower body line, that's not how you 180 out of a feature. You don't use rotation off a feature. You're going to slip out. You use counter rotation. So you have to be open like this. Chest open, arms open, so that you can counter rotate out. Switch 50-50, counter rotate out. Jump back a little bit. We're still riding this way. Backside 180, counter rotation. So, and switch backside 180 with counter rotation. Counter rotation is upper and lower body twisting against each other. So instead of opening the chest, because we're doing a backside one, we're actually closing the chest, but I'm still looking where I'm going. See how I've closed up my chest? Bam, and bam. Here I go, up on the rail. We're gonna try and do it without even falling off. So I'm gonna be like, whew, whew. You did it better than me. Counter rotation. All happening from the core muscles. Now, jump off. 50-50. Backs over 180 out of the feature. Switch 50-50. Backs over 180 out of the feature. Your turn. This is how you do a 50-50 front one and 50-50 back one. So before you use the feature, I want you to open up your body, hold on to something here as if you're holding on to something, jump a 180. That's it, and switch 180. All that is happening from here. There's no edging, it's just flat base, 180. Feel it? Now you can jump up, do the same thing. So see if you can do that. Open up that body, see if you can do it. That's it. Okay. Jump, hands, everything forward. Now jump, 180. That's it. And hands forward, everything stays forward. It's like just grab onto something and hold it. And then that's it. You can even just hold on to it if you want. That's it. On the bar, body facing forward, 180 landing. There we go. The whole body has to come forward, even the hips. Yep. Even the hips, everything. Open it up, open it up, open it up. There we go. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got to open everything up. There we go. Go back off. Go back off. Back it up. Here we go. Imagine you're on a rail. Go to the edge of the mat as if you're on the rail. Even further. There we go. That is your rail. That line. Open up the chest. That's it. Keep it all open. You should land like that too.
Should land like that.
Yeah. Go. That's it. Jump. Because it's an equal and opposite movement. So if your shoulders are opposite to your board, that's the physics of this position when you're 180. See how my shoulders are still like that? All that's happening is a 180 from your core muscles. That's it. You want to try it? No? Okay. Now, when you're actually riding, it'll look like this. You jump up, 50-50, open up, 180 out. That's it. That's exactly how you do it. Have you ever done this in real life?
Yes.
You have?
The landing is not so smooth.
Well, you probably weren't counter-rotating. Now that you know the technique, you should be able to do this. You should absolutely be able to do this on an easy box or rail. Like a flat box, you go on that box, you're goofy, you go on that box, and as you're on it, you need to be opened up. That's the key thing. Because if you're not opened up, it's really hard to counter-rotate the 180. You've got to get on that box, open up, and have the core muscles that bring the 180 around. Switch, open up, counter-rotate the 180. That's it. Switch 50-50. Open up. Now just remember, you're kind of like you're opening up like this, but what really matters is that chest and hips and shoulders, because this isn't as powerful as that. See the difference? So come back in. That's more powerful, yeah. So
how to jump in? Jump
so,
in that position?
well, what the ideal scenario is, you jump into 50-50, open up during the box, and 180 out.
So you have momentum.
That's the timing of it.
I see.
So in real life, correct. So in real life, it's a fluid motion. You hop up, switch 50-50, open up, 180 out. That's it. Okay, now try out counter-rotated backside 180s. So what that means is, don't use the box yet, but we're riding this way, so you have to turn around, and then you actually move your hands and chest towards the tail of your board and jump a back. So that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that was the idea. You got to use more counter rotation. Head is this way. Yep. And now jump a 180 from there. That's it. Yeah. Don't worry about looking around. because it's a blind landing. So you're doing it quite good, Andy. Yep. But now it's quite hard because now you've got to get up on this and see if you can go from 50-50 to 50-50. So your head's this way, because that's how you're riding, but your arms are this way. So, and you're going to be doing a backside 180 from that position. Yeah?
Like this, but I'm going to turn like this.
So let me show you. So you can still, because you're going this way, so you still got to keep an eye where you're going, but you're going to go from here, bam. That's it. Yeah. That's it. It's definitely harder from the backside. The backside running with counter rotation is much harder. It's much more awkward. But before you get off, do this. 50-50, back one out. That's easy. That's easy, huh? Now that you know the movement. That was not correct. But here, do it here, from here. 50-50, back one out. That's how you back one out of a jib feature. You're using rotation. So what's happening with your one is as you're going up, as you come off, your upper body and lower body's moving together, which doesn't work on rails and jibs. Because it's all about the counter rotation.
So this position, square shoulder, that actually locks the board on the side of sliding.
Correct.
Cool.
Okay, we're on to the last trick for today. The last two tricks is nose and tail presses. So nose and tail presses. Okay, so nose and tail presses, you know how before when I was up here and I was showing you that my upper body stays still and I go from back foot to front foot to back foot? It's the same when you're on a nose and tail press, except you have to move even more. Because if I just go to back foot, that's not really a press. If I go to front foot, that's not really a press. So if you watch me now, I'm going even more. But look at my body. I'm on that dot. That dot there, bam, I'm still on that dot. Back, I'm still on that dot. Back, it's all the lower body moving under me. So from here, nose and tail press. Okay, make sure the back's up over the board. Don't want to be leaning over too much. There we go. Okay, and when you're feeling good, up here, now you can't jump into it. Jumping into a tail press doesn't work. The lower body moves under you. See how the lower body moved under me and back? My upper body still central the whole time. As soon as you try to jump into a nose press, there's no balance to that. It's lower body moving under you. And once you get it, we're now going to add, you've done this already, so you can come off. We're going to add lateral movement of a 50-50 to a forward movement of a tail press. What that becomes is a diagonal movement and a diagonal back. Diagonal forward, diagonal back. If I go into nose press, diagonal, diagonal. Diagonal, diagonal. Tail press, diagonal, diagonal. Backside nose press. And that's you done, Dean. You win. Hardest working guy because you're the sweatiest here. I told you I had to beat up Dean today because it's his first live session live in the office. Yeah, good. Practice it first off out of the bar. You really notice how it's the board moving under you and the upper body is basically staying stationary. Correct. And if you want, you can actually move the bar to here because then you'll give yourself more room. I'll do the same with you, Tristan. So just come over here or here, either or. Come around the side. Now, Go up on 50-50. And now try to do the same thing. And see how it's, as you jump, the board moves under you. The board moves under you. Keep that back and head up. Keep that back and head up, yeah. See how my knees go quite far forward? That allows me to keep that weight on top of the board. And once you're feeling comfortable, you can try doing it from the diagonal, from the front side and back side approaches.
See, now understanding better.
Yeah, because you got the lateral movement of the 50-50, but the forward and back movement of the nose and tail press, all happening at once. I'm just going to check in case we got any YouTube comments. No YouTube comments. Ben Donaldson, you're watching us, and you're not commenting? I know you're watching us, my favorite board slide. You should be on the live session, Ben. Oh, he is? He is here. How low do you want to be when doing a nose and tail press? Good question. You don't want your legs straight, that's for sure. So you got to make sure that there is a little bit of bend in your front knee. Most important is making sure that your weight is on top of the feature. So as long as your weight is on top of the feature, it doesn't really matter how low you are. You don't actually have to get super low, but you don't want extended legs. So your legs should not be straight. It should be bent into that leg. Bent into that leg. So just like a casual bend, nothing too crazy. Elijah, do you have any questions? Oh, are you frozen? You look frozen. Elijah, let me know if you got any questions, okay? Okay. Okay, anyone got any last questions? You guys all worn out?
Good.
You're worn out? Okay, we'll close it up. Elijah, got any last questions before I close the live stream?
No, just been shredding away over here.
Sweet, awesome. Thanks for joining us. You know how to get me if you need anything, Elijah. Send me your clips on video analysis if you want anything reviewed.
Oh, yeah.
And we're taking a break from live sessions for a while just because we've been doing them every week for the last 3 or 4 months.
Not enough people.
Yeah, not enough people joining at the moment. If you guys find this really useful and really popular, hit me up and we'll join them and we'll start doing them again. But in the meantime, this is Neville Appwood from Snowboard Addiction. Our goal is to enjoy your riding. And thanks for our students today. We got Dean, we got Tristan, and we got Andy. It's good having live students. It makes it easier. I think it's more enjoyable. All right. Cheers, guys.